Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, JV, your favorite, or maybe not your favorite YouTuber, once again coming to you live on this Friday morning, TGIF. Today is December the 13th. It is 2024, and guess what that means? It is Friday the 13th, man. So be careful out there, whatever you do. Make sure you don't walk below a ladder. Make sure that you don't overstep a black cat. Make sure that you take all of your precautionary measures so that you do not get in trouble on this gloomy, cold, damp Friday morning or Friday afternoon now. Friday morning or Friday afternoon. I don't even know what time of the day it is anymore. But anyway, I don't know if you guys are old enough. I'm certainly old enough to remember the very popular franchise movies called Nightmare on Elm Street. Remember Nightmare on Elm Street? Freddy Krueger. Remember Freddy Krueger back in the 80s eating the pizza with all the little Freddy Krueger faces on the pepperonis? I don't know if you guys remember those images on the or those scenes of the movies. I certainly do, and I had nightmares myself watching Freddy Krueger do his thing back in the 80s, man. But anyway, and another thing, go Rams! The Rams beat the Santa Clara 49ers last night, man. What a game. It was a terrible game. It was a sloppy game, but you know what? The Rams pull it off, man. They won 12-6 again, beating the stinking hated Santa Clara 49ers and basically knocked their asses out of playoff contention. The Santa Clara 49ers, who were supposed to be like, they were supposed to win the division by 5 games, man. Everybody was writing off the other 3 teams. Everybody was like, you know what? The 49ers are going to walk away with the NFC West, and the other three teams, the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Cardinals, are just going to be vying for the second position or the second place in the division. And it turns out the 49ers are the worst team in the NFC West. And the drought continues for the 49ers. The last time the 49ers won a Super Bowl was back in when Milli Vanilli was lip singing. Remember? Blame it on the rain. Yeah. Remember that? That's the last time the 49ers won a Super Bowl. Oh my God. What a pathetic team they are. Anyway, it brings glee to my face to know that my Rams, by the way, did I mention I'm a Rams fan? Yes, I am a Rams fan. Swept the 49ers, man, this season. How sweet that is. But anyway, on a more serious note, the topic of discussion for this video, I just wanted to talk about what happened my last video that I uploaded on Monday. I was actually, for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm actually an alcoholic. I'm a recovering alcoholic, and from time to time I like drinking a beer or two. And I was actually drinking a Modelo beer on Monday, and I recorded a video talking about it during my lunch break. And it turns out that my boss, who might be watching this video later on when I upload it, actually he saw the video. He did watch the video, and he called me into his office, and he told me that, number one, I shouldn't be drinking behind the wheel because I might get a DUI, even if the keys are not in the ignition, even if you're not driving. The mere fact that you're just sitting behind the wheel with a beer on your hand, if a police officer sees you, they're gonna not only are they gonna cite you for that, but they're gonna actually give you a DUI. So my advice would be not to be doing that anymore. If you're going to be drinking, make sure that you drink somewhere else. And then number two, he told me that because the impairment, the mental impairment of having obviously alcohol in your bloodstream while you're working, he mentioned that, or advised to me that if I'm going to be drinking a beer, that I should just drink at most just 1 beer, and that's it. That I shouldn't be drinking more than that. So I do apologize to my boss, and I want to apologize to my coworkers for drinking that particular beer on Monday. But you know what? It didn't give me anything. I didn't feel any buzz. I didn't feel any impairment. it didn't really impede with my productivity at work. I was actually able to perform my job, you know, like a normal person in a normal way. So it really didn't have any negative impact. But from now on, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to drink any more beers. I'm actually going to drink this sugar-infested coffee. Cheers, mate. It's more healthy, right, for your brain. It's healthier for your overall brain and for your health, that is. And even though it also has some terrible ramifications for your health long term, because you can get pre-diabetes or you can become a diabetic. So anything you consume, I guess, whether it's water, whether it's beer, whether it's coffee, there's always going to be some negative ingredients that are going to have an impact on your overall health. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I know there's a couple of people on my comment section that were telling me not to drink, especially if I'm sitting behind the wheel. That is very dumb and very stupid to be doing that stuff. So I will not be doing it anymore. I will absolutely take your suggestions. I will take your advice, and I will not do it anymore. From now on, it's just going to be a cold coffee. And by the way, I'm pretty excited because in 2 weeks, I'm going to be heading out to Mexico. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be electric. And it's going to be very refreshing for me. So anyway, guys, that's basically the reason why I wanted to make this video on this Friday, December 13th. Friday the 13th, 2024. Have a great rest of your Friday. TGIF. Enjoy your weekend. And another advice that I give you guys is if you don't have enough money to buy presents and you have to rely on your credit card, don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't fall into debt. I speak for myself because I was in debt for so many years. I had so much debt. Now I'm debt free. But I did have a lot of debt back in the day for stupid reasons. One of which was going into clothing departmental stores and buying stuff with my credit card. So if you don't have the cash, my advice would be don't buy it. But anyway, that's just my advice that I give you. You don't have to take it. It's just the suggestions. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you on the next video.